Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Ow, ow, ow! Welcome back.
Eyes and ears.
Hey, babe. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing good, babe. How you doing,
What's up,
babe?
babe? Pretty good, babe.
Okay, babe.
Hey, what's up, babe?
What's up, babe? Eyes and ears, though. Another week of being blind.
We're still blind.
And is your thumb still half?
We're still crippled. I'm still an amputee.
Amputizzle.
Still waiting for modern medicine to catch up.
Catch up and muster what we need.
But you know what? It's okay, babe.
It's all good, babe.
Okay, babe.
Okay, babe. Yeah, dude. So what's going on? What you got for me? I'm over here like.
Hey, you seen this Kickstarter for the Gabblegasted? What's it called? Have you seen this?
I didn't see it, but I heard it. I've heard a lot about it. Blabber gadget. Blabber gadget. It's like you blab.
That's it.
It's like I call my wife that sometimes. Oh,
what's the deal with the Blabbergasted?
The Blabber gadget is pretty sick. They got a Kickstarter going.
Gadget. I keep calling it wrong. It's such a tongue twister.
Say that 10 times, fat Blabber gadget. Blah, blah, blah.
I like the name though. It sounds good in my brain when I say it.
I know it gives you that dopamine, serotonin. Blabber gadget.
Okay, babe.
Okay, babe. And they got this new game. It's like a game they created. It's a device that reads because not all blind people know Braille. You know that, Dan?
Yeah, I believe it's something along the lines of over 90% of blind people do not know Braille.
Woo! We need to minimize that number. Yeah. So they created
not
this
me
device.
though. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Innocent.
Yep. Innocent till
I know Braille.
I know grade 2.
I know Louis Braille.
He's a good man. So yeah, this Blabber gadget, it's an awesome device they created. They're running the Kickstarter now. The cards still have Braille on it. It's like a card game, but it's many card games. It's really any card game you want to play. And what it's
a device.
It's a device that takes pictures. It reads. And the good thing about it is you don't have to have everyone hear what it is. You can put in headphones if you want, which is pretty cool. So it reads out the cards so you can play with your friends, but your friends can also, it can be
your sighted friends.
Yes, your sighted friends, those freaking fortunate people. What are you doing over there?
Sorry.
So your sighted friends can put on blindfolds, make it an even playing ground, and then you're playing. The field is even, and they can also hear what the cards are, and then it just becomes fun for everyone. The cool thing is they have.
See, I play a lot of games with Heather's. Heather's family is a huge game. They're always like, "Let's play a game." I'm always like, "No." They're always trying to get me to play games, but I've slowly over time convince them to play only the games that I know how to play.
Oh.
But this is finally one more game that is actually designed for us.
Well, the cool thing is,
you know what I mean?
You ever play rock, paper, scissors and you're worried the other person is cheating?
Oh yeah.
Not anymore, babe. You got there's a special software in it for rock, paper, scissors.
Well, it's like it's one of the card games. So it like scans the card, I believe, and will tell you whether you had rock, paper, scissors, or they threw in this Joker card. Have you seen this, babe?
I heard about it, babe.
It mixes the game up a little bit. It makes it a little more fun, but
that's
now you can play and know. And dude, the thing worth the value of the whole device is, you can put your phone on and it charges your phone.
It's incredible. And
that's what's up.
Also,
I get it just for that.
They're raising the Kickstarter for the next 35 days. If you go to Kickstarter, Blabber Gadget, you get, if you donate and back them, you get a free leather bag, and you also get $40 off the device.
All I got is this beat up leather bag.
So
a little George Strait for you right there, baby.
So make the world more accessible and go support Blabber Gadget, because I'm actually pretty excited about this. We're gonna have to do a video.
Let's get the Kickstarter kickstarted.
I
think like 5,000 of 70K right now. They just started.
First day, 5,700 they raised.
Yeah,
doing
so
well.
Get on there and let's get this out. Let's get this sold at every Toys R Us out there.
Toys R Us, Target, freaking Radio Shack, which
Walmart,
I think is
Target
went under.
What's an actual toy store nowadays?
Toys R
B.
What's the big toy store in the city? You remember that? There used to be this one, KB Toy. Is that it?
K&B. What's the one? Is the one from
Home Alone?
Is that?
Yeah.
Did they change the name on that?
I don't know. I think it was real. But I've been there when I was a kid.
I know the store is real, but the name is named after like the guy in the movie. But I don't know.
Okay, great toy store. It was like
we want to see it. We want to see Blabber Gadget.
Get it out there
all over the world, baby.
Blabber.
That's cool.
I love the name. It just really releases serotonin.
An accessible game. We need more accessible games. You know, all this technology is used for like things like important things. You know, like reading emails and homework. It's all for homework and school and work. How about some technology for some games?
Yeah,
dude?
the gaming.
Let's go.
The gaming department for the blind is pretty weak.
Yeah, it's all just. If one more person asks me if I want to play Braille Uno, I swear. Jeez,
when that came out, I got 7 Braille Uno sent to me.
Oh my god, I don't want to play Uno. Uno sucks. I want to play Blabber Gadget, rock paper scissors.
And I want to know it's even. I want to know my friends aren't lying to me in poker. You know, right. I got to clean up. I got to clean up for all my sighted friends. I got to take all their money.
Yeah, I think I had the what is it called? Gin Rummy.
Love a Gin Rummy. Love a Gin Rummy 500.
I actually don't know how to play that game.
Oh, great game! I'll teach you.
Not for long, babe.
Yep. But yeah, and the other thing is that, you know, it comes with Braille, but it's cool because you ever play Braille cards and the Braille starts to whittle away, Jerry. I hate that.
I wore my Braille cards down to regular cards.
Yeah, that's it. They're just freaking flat cards now.
Actually, the last deck I made myself with a slate and stylus.
Really?
I brailled all 2 cards.
Oh my God. And you can't make a mistake.
I sat there with Heather. Yeah, I had to, and that was when I was on my top of my game on my Braille.
See, I think the easier way to do that would be the Braille. You get this Braille paper that's like, you could peel off the back and it's tape. So you can put it in a Braille writer and just type it quicker.
Yeah, then it's a sticker, though. Then you got to cut all the stickers. You got to stick the stickers. This, I was just putting the card right inside the stylus and just...
We got to show that one day. That's impressive, slate stylus. It's freaking...
It's fun.
It makes me feel so dyslexic because the way you do a slate and stylus, you have to write it backwards.
You write it backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
For those of you who don't know, it's like a little metal slate, right? Is that the slate? The metal one?
Yeah.
Yep. And then the paper slides in, and you poke holes with this stylus, which is like has like a metal point. Like a sharp point.
Kind of a rounded metal point, and then a little nub that you put in like your palm of your hand.
Yeah.
And you push onto usually it's like an index card. Regular paper you'd pretty much poke right through, but so you do need Braille paper or index card, and then you push and it actually indents the paper with Braille.
Yeah, Kelly wrote me a letter with a slate and stylus one time. My niece, she's like 10 years old, or actually she's 12 now.
My niece did that too.
I was so blown away, and it was right.
Yeah, she got obsessed with Braille for a minute.
Yes, my niece too.
About it.
It's pretty cool. I like that.
But they have they have full sheet slate and stylus. It was like literally a full sheet of paper.
I've seen those.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, but
that's
I gotta get a different setup. My neck is already crinked, bro.
Dude, talk about a neck crank. I did this workout the other day where you put this device, it's like a Velcro device around your head, right? And then
the neck one?
You know it?
I've seen it.
Oh,
Never used it,
dude. And then you strap a kettlebell through the strap and clip it on the other side. And I'm sitting over like I'm practicing for blowjobs here. I'm going down and lifting my head up. And it's like, oh, my neck has been so sore from that. It's
You'll be able to suck a 50-pound penis pretty soon.
I did like 50 reps.
Were you sore?
Till completion.
I've done my mom had one that was like geez, I don't know, almost looked like it had two handles. This thing's funky looking. Two handles. It's on each side of your neck, and then it goes like behind your neck, like on the back of your neck. And then you push your head back, and it's like two, almost like a bear trap, like you push it closed kind of. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's like kind of like a spring, so it takes like tension to like push it back. Oof. She was using that for
this one you're going forward, and the kettlebell's just hanging over your ball bag, so you got to make sure you're like freaking.
Ooh, you give yourself a little.
No, you got to make sure you bend far enough when you're doing it, or else you're just gonna get clocked in the kisser.
What kind of weight did you put on there?
I think it was like 30 pounds or something.
Oh, wow.
Dude, 5 sets of 10 to 12, and woo, baby. The next day, I felt like I don't even know.
Did you listen? Have you been listening to Hawk vs. Wolf podcast?
Yeah, I'm a little caught up.
Have you seen Seth?
I got like,
what's his name?
3/4 of the way through, I think.
That one is hilarious.
It is so funny.
But you remember at the beginning when he's talking about he started working out and stuff, and his doctor said his head was too heavy for his neck.
Yeah. He's like, I
thought it just did that.
I thought it just supports it.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Oh, that was a good one. I didn't know
he probably had the kettlebell thing working his neck.
I didn't know it was possible for your neck to not be able to support your head. Right. I did not know that. You know, my cousins had like 80 or 90 percentile like big heads when they were little, big old heads, little bodies.
Oh, the babies have the straight bobble heads.
Yeah,
yeah, they're wobbling all around.
You gotta hold the neck.
You got to support that head for the first couple months there.
Noted.
We'll get you. We need to practice. We need to practice that when you're here too.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I can talk about this now.
I know. It's out of the bag. People have been, every eyes and ears have been commenting on the post, but they've been so good about keeping the secret, just saying, we're super excited and it's coming out soon. I'm probably going to around March 15th-ish.
Yeah, you haven't dropped it on the big million plus page yet, huh?
Yeah, it's coming.
It's coming.
I had to delete one comment where the guy's like, "Dude's gonna be a dad." like, no, Jerry.
Shh.
Yeah, shh. Oh, but going back to Kickstarters real quick. Have you ever done a Kickstarter?
I think I did do one way, way, way back when. For a show that I tried to get going.
Did you reach your goal?
No.
And if you don't reach your goal, all the money goes back, right?
It must not have been Kickstarter then.
Maybe a GoFundMe.
I think it was GoFundMe, yeah. But I just returned the money anyways because I didn't get really close to it or something.
The interesting thing about Kickstarter is I think if you don't raise your goal at the set date, you got to send it all back to everyone.
That's what it said. So we got to get Blabber Gadget to 70K, dude. Go donate $1, anything.
When we had my film being post-produced, we needed to raise, I don't even know how much, but we put like 36K as the goal. And me and Chris, and we were like, I don't know if we'll be able to raise this type of thing.
Yeah.
6 days and 4 hours, raised 36K.
Wow.
Ended up raising, I think, 83K at the end of the month. And that was
smokes.
like actually what we needed to post-produce it with everything. So like 36 wasn't even close to what we needed, but we didn't want to risk it. And it started getting shared left and right to like all these platforms and different wrestling. Dude, people that I never freaking even heard of in my life. All these people coming to support.
People love wrestling, dude.
People love a good story too. It was, it pulled at the heartstrings a little.
Yeah, I only got about 10,000 on my skate park so far.
We gotta go to fundraiser. We put it in every show note. Fundraiser, baby.
Yeah, I know. We're getting
Gotta
there.
get there. What do we need? Like 150?
No, because we got 30 from Adidas.
Adidas
did 33, I think, for the cement. And then I have like 10,000 raised, so we're at like 43. I think I need for the barn and park. I got to redo the math now. The barn was 90K, I believe.
Okay.
And I have the 10, so depending on if
80.
we get the donation from Skatelight, we probably need right around 90. Probably right around 90. We could probably get it done.
Nice. Get a first thing going at least.
Yep.
How about what's the deal with like insurance? And all that?
Well, then, yeah, we gotta talk about insurance. That's gonna be like 10K a year, probably. I don't know what the deal is. We're just one step at a time, Jared.
That's where they get you.
One step at a time, yeah.
That's where they get you. You can't do like a
insurance. We're gonna kind of fly under the. Here's my newest plan for the park.
Let's lay it on me.
It's gonna be a private public park. So anybody who's visually impaired, instead of having like these set things, if you're visually impaired and you want to come skate the park, hit me up and you can come and skate it anytime. You know what I mean?
You just have the waiver.
Fill out your waiver.
You gotta have the waiver.
Yeah, obviously, do all that stuff. But instead of like, so it's almost like if you're visually impaired or adaptive skater, you can come skate the park pretty much any time.
Oh, it's amazing.
If
it's
I'm
like
there,
a training,
come skate it.
Training facility, basically.
Right, as opposed to like, oh, I can only come, once a week or something.
Like a Woodward type
right.
thing. Yeah.
It's open. The park is open for adaptive skaters 24/7. Well, as long as I'm there.
Yeah. As long as there's some sort of keeper there.
Exactly.
Does
that sound like a good idea?
I
right?
love that idea. I think it's because kids could plan. Oh, I'm gonna go reach out to you and be like, hey, can I come train for a week? Because that's what I do with judo clubs, and it's the best when you reach out to a club and you're like, hey, I'm getting ready for this competition. Yeah. Can I please? I'm gonna be out in your area. Can I train with the guys?
Right. And most skate parks, you can just go, outdoor parks, they're all just public. So I want it to be as close to a public park as I can be. So.
But if you keep it private too, it's you get around certain things.
Exactly.
Yeah. Loopholes.
I can't just be having people show up and skating. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, no, that'll be like a debacle.
I'll get sued by somebody, I'm sure.
Word gets out, every freaking sighted kid is starting to slam the park. Like it becomes, and then it becomes not what it was for.
Yep.
So, I think that's cool because it'll become like a freaking.
I call it the private public park.
Yeah, the PPP, triple P.
It's actually called the VIP.
The visually impaired park.
Visually impaired park, baby.
I like that. The VIPP.
Yeah, aka the Vipers.
Why the Vipers?
I don't know. VIP.
Oh, VIP.
Vipers,
Yeah, the Vipers.
The Vipers.
Okay, VIP.
You a VIP? Are you a VIP?
I'm a VIP. I'm VIP, visually impaired person.
I'm a visually impaired skater.
Starting my own business.
Oh, I shipped out the watches finally, about 8,000 months.
Jeez, Jerry, that's been about what, 5 years?
Those who won I don't know if you're a new listener, we had a contest to win the E1
timepiece, baby.
Well, timepieces. And I finally shipped them out literally this afternoon. So.
That brings you.
They're on their way. Bastian and Susan.
Bastian and Susan. Hopefully, they even remember they won it.
She did. Susan hit me up the other week, like, just wanted to watch on its way. I got neighbors who take my mail sometimes, like, oh, hang on, I got you. My bad.
Sorry, Susan.
Sorry.
Can't wait to make your cookies in a week or two.
Well, the thing is, I can't drive, and then like.
Oh, don't give me that.
That is the reason why. Otherwise, that would have been done day one.
I know. Don't you?
I'm not going to spend $40 to go Uber to the post office. Do that and Uber back. I'm not going to do that. Unfortunately.
Don't you hate that? You just
don't got it like that.
Oh, it's like something that could have been done months ago if you could just see. You could have just popped in the car, zip, and then been right back.
Minutes. It took literally 5 minutes to go in there, get a couple envelopes.
Here's the other thing. This is my other predicament. Not being able to drive. You go to the skate park, right? You Uber to the skate park, and it's not a cheap Uber, Jerry. And you get there, you skate for like an hour and a half, and then you had a ride set up for like maybe 3 hours later.
Yeah.
And then you realize it's getting a little slammed in here. There's some bikes. I'm getting a little freaked out. I'm kind of over it.
Now.
It's getting cold. I just want to go. And you can't just call and be like, I need to go now. And then you still got to wait. And it's like, it's really frustrating.
Sucks, man.
Sucks.
We need the autonomous vehicles.
Elon.
One day, dude. One day we'll be cruising solo in the car. No hands. On our phones.
Underground tunnels.
Flying jetpacks.
I would love a jetpack.
Baby. You know what I've been listening to?
What's that?
Every night for the past month? The Harry Potter books on tape.
Really?
Never thought I'd be into it. It's been growing on me slowly.
Dude, that guy is incredible at reading, first of all.
Oh, there's a couple guys. The guy I have is Fry is his last name.
Okay, I wonder if that's him, because one of them won an award for the book.
Yeah, they're good.
Dude,
they're good.
They do like Hagrid's voice. They got like, it's so good. And then you
okay, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. And it's like you start knowing.
I'm fine, Harry. Don't worry about me.
You start knowing each character, and it becomes like you're watching a movie.
Yeah, they got Tonksy or whatever.
Tonks. Tonks.
He's got a good voice. Hermione is never a good one, though.
No, it's like a soft. They don't know what they're doing with Hermione.
The one guy was really annoying with Hermione's voice. She's like, Harry! And it was like driving me nuts. No. But we had to go to the other guy. Fry is the good one.
I think that's the one. That's like the guy.
He's,
killer.
Kills it on all of them.
Dude, I read all those books in Braille when they first came out. I remember waiting for the next one, just like a kid in a candy shop. Like,
you were into it, huh?
It's
been growing on me. Don't know spoilers. Actually, I had Heather tell me everything. But what am I on?
Which one are you
on? It's his fourth. Shit's about to hit
fourth
the fan.
year. Oh, the Goblet of Fire. Or is it Prisoner of Azkaban?
I think it's Prisoner of
with Sirius Black.
The 10th Sirius Black is yeah. This is like him. This is like that book with him in it. Yeah, he's still kicking right now.
You know who he is? I don't want to spoil it, no, I think they tell you pretty quickly. It's Harry's godfather.
His godfather. Yes, I knew that. Yeah.
And they think he's all bad and shit.
They think he hasn't been proven innocent yet.
The Dementors, Jerry.
The Dementors, 10 Death Eaters just escaped from Azkaban right now.
Oh boy, yep.
It's about to hit the fan.
Yep. And then the third was good. I think my favorite.
This one drags on though. I've been over it. The beginning, the middle of this book is just like it's all the school talk.
You gotta get past. You gotta get past the first and second one because they're so young, and then the third is a little draggy. Fourth is good. Fourth's really good. Fifth's a little draggy.
Heather said the next one is her favorite book.
Yeah, the fourth. It's really good. The sixth is incredible. The
last one?
The one before the last one. The last two are so good. It's like really? The 7 blows your mind because it goes all over. They get out of London. They start going all like it's insane.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love it.
Yeah, but that's what I've been. Every night I do a couple chapters, man.
I used to want to be Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I don't like Harry's voice. The guy does. I don't like Harry.
Hermione.
The Fry guy.
I like Ron's voice.
Ron's funny. He's got a couple zingers that made me laugh.
Ron is a zinger, dude. He's a zinger. He's great. And then you got Fred and George are just unbelievable.
Yeah, they just bailed on Hogwarts, dude.
Yeah. They're going to start their.
That's right where I ended. Their gag shop or
their joke shop.
Yeah.
So I went to their joke shop in Disney.
Oh, do they have that there?
Yeah, it was great.
Did they have Sirius Black's house?
I don't remember. No, I don't think so.
What's it called? Number 12?
12 Privet Drive.
Privet Drive, number 12. Yeah.
That's a good one. And
I thought that would be cool to have at Harry Potter Land.
Dumbledore's a boss. You don't want to fuck with Dumbledore.
Dude, he just dropped the 3 wizards in this last chapter.
That's what I'm saying. He does it with
Dumbledore finally pulling out the freaking wand.
Dude, he does one wave of his wand and they're done. He's like so strong.
Yeah, it's good.
I love it. It gets me amped up. Just thinking about it, I'm like, I want to go read them again.
That got me hyped.
I've read them probably 6 times.
Yeah, same. Heather's read them so many times.
But you always notice new stuff. You're like, I forgot about that.
Harry Potter, though, not bad. Not bad.
Not a bad book.
It's annoying sometimes. It's kind of kiddish, some of it, but then it's pretty dope.
Yeah, when they
I get why it's as freaking big as it is, I guess.
That's why when they start...
I never imagined myself reading these books. I was like, that's stupid,
But when they start getting older, it gets more...
Yeah.
The sex, not like actual sex, but like the hooking up and the drama and then the relationships.
Yeah. It's just such... I mean, the world she created is just amazing. It's so cool.
I can't believe it. She had to be on a lot of freaking psychedelics or something. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's insane.
She got canceled for a little.
Did she?
Yeah,
what?
she said some bad stuff about something.
Oh, no.
Yes. And I wonder...
Rawlings, right?
Yeah, J.K. Rowling. I wonder this because I used to love this book, The Outsiders. You ever read The Outsiders?
I've heard, yeah, it's a big one, yeah.
Back then, S.E. Hinton was the author, and she had to use S.E. because women weren't really allowed to write, and she had to use the abbreviation of her name, like the letters. So I'm wondering if that's why J.K. Rowling did that. But she's like loaded, dude. That she has the franchise she's built off of that too is like they have the freaking whole Disney.
I was thinking about it, going from a book to a straight Disney World, Disneyland or whatever.
Insane.
Freaking amusement park. That's
and all
wild.
the movies. The movies.
That's wild.
The movies.
Yeah, the movies were the second step. Yeah. I mean, even I never read the books, but I saw the first 2 movies and I was like, this is dope. But,
yeah. I saw a lot of them in theaters. I remember going to the 4th one with my dad in theaters, the Goblet of Fire, and he knew nothing about Harry Potter. And to this day, he'll still bring up, remember the gillyweed? It's this thing Harry takes to like be able to breathe underwater.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this gillyweed. And my dad still makes it up.
That's hilarious. Oh, during the, what is it called?
The games.
What are they called? Tri-Wizard
Tournament.
Tri-Wizard Tournament. Yeah. Tournament, yeah.
Tournament. I never know. Is it tournament or tournament?
Yeah, I guess.
I get ripped about tournament. I say tournament a lot.
I say tournament.
Yeah.
Tournament sounds like you're white privileged. The tournament.
The tournament.
Tournament,
just say competition.
Tournament.
Yeah, I usually just default with competition.
What's the other way?
Competition.
Wait.
Instead of tournament, you could just say competition.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying competition a different way.
No, the comp.
Yeah,
Compromise.
4 bad eyes. Compromise.
Compromise my vision.
Compensation.
Overcompensation.
Yeah. I don't know. The dillyweed.
Campania.
Remember the dillyweed? That's what you said. Remember the dillyweed?
Gillyweed.
Gillyweed. Remember the gillyweed?
Dude, he'll never forget it. He'll never forget that. And I saw Get Rich or Die Trying in theaters with my mom.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
50.
So she was like, I remember, dude, we used to play the candy shop, right?
Yeah.
You know that song? Remember that song?
Welcome to the candy shop.
I'll let you lick the lollipop. My mom, she didn't really like get it at the time when it was on the radio, and we used to bump it in the car. She'd be like, I like this song.
That's funny.
It's funny how different, like how much music has changed. Like,
Yeah.
like we used to listen to like Eminem and like 50, G Unit, like who else? DMX, all that stuff. Rap has changed so much. It's
Remember
like,
how rap used to be so much
more raw, I feel.
more forbidden almost.
Oh, 100%.
Especially from parents, you know what I mean? Like now it's just on the radio, you know what I mean?
It's funny how much how
Commercialized it's become.
impressionable music is as a youth.
Mm-hmm.
Like you try and emulate some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wouldn't even know what things meant, and I would sing them. And
yeah. Oh yeah.
I like, for example, I probably told this, but real quick, like when I was in probably like second grade, I loved Blink-182. The turn the lights off, carry me home, na 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 na.
Yeah.
And I remember buying the CD from Target with my mom in Philly. And it was when we lived in the 1-bedroom apartment during the week. And I
on
got
the other side of 8 Mile on Navarra?
on Navarra. Because our house kept get broken into and robbed and shot up on the block. And we were starting a piggy banks for you so you go to college.
Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it.
I know it hurt so bad. It broke your mama's heart. But I was second grade, had my Walkman. Thought I was the man with my Walkman. Walkman or Walkman?
Either way, walk like an Egyptian.
Walk X. And I had my Walkman. I had my headphones on. I got that album. I was so excited. I put in the CD and then start singing along to this song that I've never heard before because the hook was so catchy, Jerry. It was like this is how it went. Life sucks. Get a blowjob. Work sucks. Get a blowjob. And I'm singing this with my headphones on, not knowing what any of it means. And my mom just goes, "What?" And like freaks out, takes the CD out, puts it back in the thing, and makes me return it to the thing. And I was so sad. I remember being so sad, and I didn't know why.
Didn't even know what it meant.
I didn't even know why. I was just singing.
That is hilarious. Work sucks. Get a blowjob.
Oh
my God.
Good. Yeah, that was interesting. Oh,
my mom used to steal my brother's Bone Thugs and Harmony tapes.
Bones. Bone Thugs, great one.
Yeah.
It was a great tune. With all the Biggie cuts.
Music videos used to be so epic. Too.
Huge.
MTV was so
first time
fun.
First time I saw cleavage, Jerry.
Yeah, dude.
Like MTV was huge.
It was so big.
You used to just sit there and watch music videos. You don't even know why.
The biggest thing on TV, pretty much.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. And then you could see like the behind the scenes of making each music video.
It would be, and just the top 10 countdown after school was the best.
Oh my god, yes. And then I used to throw on BET and watch some 106
BET, 106 and Park, dude. Yeah.
And then you'd add all the shows like the Jamie Foxx show, the Wayans Brothers. It was great.
Yeah.
Great.
TV used to be awesome.
TV was awesome. I used to come home. This is how I got a little heavy. That's why I had to start working out. I used to come home from Philly. I get home at like 4:30 p.m. It would start going like in the winter. It'd start getting dark by like then, you know. So it's pretty much dark. I'm not going out and playing. I'd sit there in front of the TV. I had this hassock, like you know a hassock, the thing you put your feet on. Just called like a ottoman.
Ottoman, yeah.
I don't know, hassock, ottoman.
Hassock, I've never heard that before.
Hackensack.
You would just move that right up to the TV, right? You'd be right in front of it.
Yeah, so this way I'd push it. The TV was on a table. I would put the ottoman right in front of that baby, and I would kneel. I wouldn't even sit. I would kneel on the ottoman, and I'd have a bowl of cheese doodles, and my face would be 2 inches from the screen. And I watched all the shows. I knew what everyone was on, and
just tubing it, dude. Watching the tube.
Yeah, and you knew like, oh, once this hits commercial, I'm gonna switch back to this show. It was all like,
cheesy poofs, dude.
Cheesy poofs. I'd make hot dogs and baked beans.
Dude, I used to make the most bizarre. I used to take a bagel, put a slice of cheese on it, on each piece of bagel, and just microwave it.
No,
just cheese bagel.
A cheese sandwich.
So good, dude.
It's like a grilled cheese.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. The microwave. I used to use that so much.
Microwave. What other weird stuff would we do? Just honey and bread was a big one.
Honey and bread's just classic, though. I used to love the tuna in the can with the crackers. Canned tuna.
I never did it crack. I need the mayonnaise up in there, dude. Yeah.
Oh, I loved a canned tuna with crackers.
We used to make our own Kool-Aid and put it must have been like 6 cups of sugar in there.
Oh. See, my mom never let me get into the sugary drinks. And
we never had pop. We never had pop growing up. But every now and then, my mom would buy it would be the packet of Kool-Aid that you would add to like the cheap little plastic pitcher that would be in the fridge. Yeah. You know? Oh, and it would be like, you'd look in there after you put it back, you like pull it out to get a new cup. And there'd just be like an inch of sugar on the bottom that just hasn't dissolved.
Oh, it's all crystal, yeah. It like doesn't dissolve. Yeah. And we used to do that with the iced tea. I loved when we had the pitcher iced tea in the fridge for the hot days. Dude. But another one, I used to love putting because I could do this easily. I would put the shredded cheese over the chips and throw them in the microwave.
Quick nacho,
and then you hear them when they're sizzling, and you're like, "Oh, it's time!
Too hot!"
It's too hot. And then sometimes
it's weird if you go too long, the cheese like evaporates.
Oh, for me, it would harden.
It hardens and it disappears.
Oh, the old Houdini,
the old Harry Potter luminescence,
the old
Vaporitus,
libido.
Dude, the cheese does just at a certain point shrivels up to just nothing. Yeah,
it's like when I boil water, sometimes I forget and it's just gone.
It's in the air.
I remember during Hurricane Sandy, we had gas for the stove and everything, but the electric wasn't on, right? So we could use the stove. So there's no heat or anything. My mom used to put a big bucket of like a big tub of water on there and just boil it, and it just released the steam in the air and made it warm.
Yeah.
We'd all be standing over that puppy like.
So we do open the oven instead of leave the oven on. Yeah. You should do that.
Yeah, old tricks. Yeah, I used to be addicted to TV, like addicted. That like my family used to be worried about me.
Yeah,
that's all I cared about. Like for my parents to be able to tell me like how long we had to get somewhere if we were in the car, they'd be like, "Oh, it's one TV show," or it's 2 commercials, Anthony. 2 commercials.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and then you'd see all the commercials, and they'd always get me, but I could never get anything. I remember that's why my freaking Christmas lists were like 50 pages long to Santa, because I would watch these commercials, Jerry. I'd see the Hot Wheels thing. I'd see the Super Soakers. You see all this stuff, and they were.
Remember the Hot Wheels loop when the Hot Wheels loop came out?
Yes, and it had the electric thing that you put the car through, and it just shot it through the freaking thing. And I remember one year I got that. I was so excited.
Did you ever get the
rat trap?
Any version of the mousetrap?
Mousetrap.
Did you get any version of the oven thing? The little mini oven?
No, I never got a mini oven.
Oh, that was the best. Well, first there was the Easy Bake Oven that was geared towards the females. And then they came out with a version that was creepy crawlers. So it wasn't edible, but you just put this goo in the shape of like a centipede or these weird little creatures. Mm-hmm. And you put that in the oven, and then it would harden to like this little rubbery thing, you know?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It wasn't edible, right?
That was,
It wasn't edible.
No, it wasn't. No, they had like a glow in the dark goo or whatever. It was awesome.
Oh, I remember the goos.
These little creatures.
Then
They had like just like a regular easy bake oven that wasn't all pink. You know what I mean? It was just like anyone could use it pretty much.
Gender neutral. They were ahead of
Because
the
as a
time.
boy, he's like, I want that, but it's pink. The regular easy bake one.
Yeah. I remember that. I do remember
fun,
that,
yeah.
but I never got one.
I got it for my nieces years ago, but we made it, and I was like, this stuff is nasty, dude. But as a kid, you're hyped. And all that's in there is just a little light bulb in there, like a hot light bulb.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's
dude.
just a really hot light bulb.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But those were awesome. As a kid, you have your own little oven, dude. It seemed crazy.
The imagination as a child.
The toys, dude, they come up with are awesome. Do you remember moon shoes?
Moon shoes! Oh, dude!
They're like 6, 8 inches tall.
I remember my cousin got
on
it. He bounce. You like bounce on him, right?
So sketch.
And the pogo stick. Used to
Pogo
love the
stick,
pogo.
big.
Oh man,
Pogo
great
stick.
memories, dude. That's bringing me back to my childhood.
What's my other like favorite toys, man?
I used to have my box of Hot Wheels, like all in each compartment. You know,
Legos were always fun.
I
always
never
play
got
Legos,
into those.
Dude. No, so much fun, dude.
Too many pieces.
That's something I can still sit down and play. Legos or Lincoln Logs.
What is that noise?
It's my. That's a vacuum.
I can barely hear it, but Lincoln Log. I remember Connect 4 or not Connect 4, the Jenga. Now they got life-size Jenga.
Yeah.
I want that.
Super fun.
Do you have it?
No, not life. That's when you pull the bricks out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And pickup sticks. You remember pickup sticks?
Pickup sticks. How about monkey in a barrel? Monkeys in a barrel.
I don't know that one.
Literally just like these little monkey thing had like arms that shaped like an S kind of. And like you put them all in the barrel, you shake it up. I think you grab one, and if as many you pull out that are like they'll connect to each other. I think the person with the most monkeys connected wins, or some weird thing. Some weird games, too.
There are some weird ones.
Don't break the ice.
Don't break the ice. Remember that? I used to love a whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
What else? Yeah. Enough games.
That's one of my favorite games at like Chuck E. Cheese. It was like whack-a-mole.
I've only been to Chuck E. Cheese once. I wanted to go so bad because the commercials. Once again, those commercials.
Wait, should we go?
Oh, we might have to go. I love the ball pen. Ball pin.
The ball pit? Yeah,
pit.
Ball pits. I don't know if a lot of them don't even have a ball pit anymore. They're really small. They're for like kids.
Yeah.
And a lot of the games are digital now, but there's a few you can still play, like skeet ball.
We got to go to a Dave and Buster's.
Chuck E. Cheese is outrageously priced nowadays.
Really?
We go every now and then for my nieces and nephews, and it's like $600 to take the family there.
Inflammation.
Insane.
Inflation.
The piece of crap pizza they cook.
Yeah, like the Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It always got me too. Dude, I'm telling you, these commercials, they were so colorful. They're just, you got the freaking rat, Chucky the rat.
Yeah,
he's a rat, right? He's a rat.
Yeah. Chucky.
I think it's a thing because they have so many rats there.
Yep. I'm sure.
Rugrats
was another big thing.
What else you
got?
got?
You watch Rugrats? I got nothing, dude.
Got nothing? What's going on?
Did I say I built the bar back up? Did I talk about that?
No,
flat bar.
You had to redo it, right?
Yeah, I think I already talked about that. That's what I've been working on the last couple of days. She's almost.
No, you were telling me on the phone. I was curious how the hell you use a Sawzall.
Oh, Sawzall, #1 tool in the kit.
How the hell do you use that?
Sawzall. What do I? What?
I'd be scared. Can you explain? I've never touched a Sawzall.
Oh, okay. It's like it's about 2 feet long. It's like you're holding a fish, a big fat fish. Handle on the one end that has a trigger on it, and then there's a lock too.
Okay.
And then follow it down to like a rubbery end where you hold it with your other hand. You almost hold it like a machine gun, pretty much.
Okay.
So you got like your
hands on the bottom.
Your left hand's kind of on the bottom.
Okay.
And then you're holding the actual handle with your finger on the trigger.
Right.
And then on the end, you put a blade in the end. And there's different blades for like wood or metal or whatever. And it literally just moves that blade in and out, in and out, in and out really fast. So it just saws. So it's for like doing like a quick, there's just something you need to lop off of something.
Oh, I've definitely been around one. And they do sound like that, right? Like,
it's literally, yeah. I mean,
that would scare me.
They're a little intimidating at first.
And does it have a little kickback?
It has a lot of kickback because it's... Now there's music playing. Can you hear that music?
No, I can't.
But a little kickback. You can adjust the blade too, like up or down or like different angles, kind of. And then yeah, because when you're cutting, sometimes it'll get snagged and it'll really jolt on you. You know what I mean? You'll get a lot of kickback. So you got to hold on to it, nice and firm. But
does it, when you're lopping stuff off? Does it like? Does debris kick everywhere?
Not too bad. It can, I'm sure they say to wear safety goggles.
And you're saying you could cut through metal?
Yeah, you cut through like metal pipes.
So you could sawzall your actual flat bar if you wanted? I
did, yes. I actually did do that too when I originally made the footrest for the flat bar. Out of my old flat bar. I had to cut an angle on one side and all that.
Now, do you do it with no one around?
Yeah.
I'm like, it sounds like it requires some supervision.
Sound like a sighted person right now.
I know. Sound like a fucking sighted person.
Dude, you do that by yourself.
You do. Oh, if you're blind. That doesn't sound safe.
It's not made for like making real precise cuts.
It's just
like, just a quick. You gotta, because it's not gonna go a perfectly straight line. Especially when I do it, I got crazy angles and shit.
Yeah, now you got half a thumb,
and I got half a thumb, and I'm blind.
Yeah,
I'm crippled. But it's just a great tool for just like if you're working in a house and you got to get rid of some 2x4 or some extra piping, it right off. Also cutting up like limbs, you're going to cut down a limb on a tree or something. Goes right through like butter.
Damn.
Yeah. Good. Jeez, now there's hammering going on. Heather's hanging shit up.
Heather's
cleaning.
going in, dude. New house. I got a new house, new crib, new cars.
She's supposed to be at work right now. She got half the day off.
She's working. She's going in over
there.
Yeah,
dude. That'll be a great that'd be a good 4 Bad Eyes video. Going through some tools.
Yes.
Showing you all the tools you need for the house.
Dude, you got to show me those. I'm really interested because not a lot of people gave. I remember when I lived in California, this was the freaking best. This guy, they didn't give a shit. We were in Northern California. It's like the sticks out there.
Humble?
Yeah, Humble. Little old Humble. And I'm living in a trailer park at the time. I live at
home in a trailer. Another shot out of Eminem. Here we go. Mom coming home to you.
Best part of that movie.
Sorry.
Seen it like 20 times. Best movie. Great movie. Good old 8 Mile. But no one's ever trusted me, right? With like tools. They never wanted to give me a chance.
Yeah.
And I'm living in a trailer with 3 or 4 of us at the time. 2 dogs, three people.
That is true trailer park life.
Oh,
right there.
Dude, we didn't even have a bedroom. They were growing weed in the bedrooms.
As many dogs as there are humans.
So we were
trailer park right there.
We were sleeping on the floors, floor in the main room. We all slept on the floor, and there was 2 recliner chairs. So if you were lucky, you got the recliner one night. But then
I'm just glad I don't live in a trailer. Sorry, another trailer song. Jimmy Buffett.
Good old Buffet. So
very offensive that lyric.
So this guy is.
I think he just means he wants to be on a boat, right? I think about that a lot.
I think, yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of his fans, there's got to be a good chunk of his fans who do live in trailers.
I imagine 80% there, Jerry.
Yeah, for Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett,
He blatantly says, "I'm just glad I don't live in a trailer."
I've been debating moving into a trailer because I like Jimmy Buffett so much.
Dude, I would. Hey, if I had it my way, I would live in a trailer.
And that's what my dad always says. If I had it my way, I'd live in a freaking hut in the woods.
Yeah, tiny little. They got no shame living. I love a trailer park, dude.
Good people in trailer parks too.
Good
most
people
of the
too.
time. You know, yeah. I mean, I found out later on when I left that about a year later, one of the neighbors' trailers blew up because they had
cooking meth. Probably.
They had a hash lab.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it too. That'll blows you up.
Butane and who knows
blows
what.
You up.
Yeah, so that happened. But no, so this guy, he's redoing his trailer or something. And no, he's building a shed. And he let me. He's
building an addition.
He let me freaking saw shit. He was letting me. And then this is the kick. I was sawing stuff. I was going right through. He was just showing me where. Just completely giving me a chance. And then here's the kicker. He let me paint it. That was fun. He was just like, just start going at it anywhere. He didn't care. It was like, but he didn't realize how much that meant to me. Because like no one, and you're scared to ask people when they're doing stuff. Hey, can I do that? Because you don't want to slow down anyone's process. You don't want to, whatever. But it was so like liberating. I felt like a freaking man out there in a freaking flannel, sawing wood and chopping shit.
Painting.
Oh, it was the best. I've loved it. I woke up every day pumped to work, and he paid me.
And he paid you.
Oh,
that reminds me of two things. One, as a child, I remember going to work with my dad a couple of times when he was a carpenter before he was a police officer. And I remember going to a couple of jobs where he had to paint, and he used to have us paint in the closets though, because you don't really see inside the closets. Here, you guys do this. And then I know the feeling of having somebody trust you like that, because when I think I may have told this, but when I go hunting with my brother, I remember walking with him.
Yeah,
him in front. He'd be walking in front of me, and him handing me his gun at one point, and I had this fully semi-automatic AR rifle, and he's just walking in front of me. You know what I mean? And I'm a blind person walking behind him with this gun. So it's like to have someone trust you and understand that I'm not an idiot.
That you're capable.
I'm blind. Yes, was more so that feeling of wow. There are not many people I don't think that would have that understanding.
No, and he's literally trusting you with his life.
Yeah,
but it's so liberating. It gives you a boost of confidence. It makes you feel like included. It gives you a sense of just it's great. And
we're gonna do some sawing when you come here, dude.
I want to. We got it. I want to saw.
We gotta make a little project. Yeah, we'll have to come up with some kind of something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be in Michigan from the.
Andy, Daddy's coming home.
Daddy's coming home. Yeah, going to see my new house. I think the 9th to the something, or the 10th, whatever. Sunday to whatever. Sunday or Friday.
Next week.
Not this. Next week. So we're gonna have some fun, do some content. Send in if you guys want any specific videos from Four Bad Eyes.
Yeah.
Send in some ideas. Send in whatever you want.
What do you want us to build? And don't say a birdhouse. We're not building a little birdhouse. We need something cool.
I want to build a stool.
You know what I need? A stool. That'd be hard. Oh, chairs are hard.
Yeah. A cabinet?
I need a little quarter. There's a good spot for a quarter pipe in the garage.
Couldn't we? I guess that wouldn't be good if we cut the quarter pipe.
That's too big for the garage. That's
size.
I want like a little 2-footer.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Perfect little zone for it, dude. It'd be good.
Could we build it?
I think so.
That would be a good one.
I think so. But it's gonna be pricey. But yeah, we could probably do it.
Go to the junkyards.
Wood is damn prices of wood, dude. Don't get me started.
Lumber.
But
the price.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We could quarter pipe it up.
Yeah. I just love building. Love a build. but I never build right. I'm pretty bad with like craftsmanship. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that's what takes the time. You know what I mean? I've slowly gotten a little better over time of, what I'm supposed to do, and things aren't as I mean, my things are still lopsided and wonky all the time, but not as bad as they used to. But that's what just takes the years and years of doing more and more,
Yeah.
Getting good at it. It's hard to be my brother Nick is like, he can build anything. I mean, he's done like these beautiful railings on my mom's stairs. Redid all the stairs, the railings, with the uppies on it.
It's incredible.
Everything from that. He redid my fireplace, all the stonework.
Dude, and these people are like visionaries. Like, they just see it when they see something.
He's
they're like,
he stands there and stares at my fireplace for like an hour.
It's almost like
rips everything out, and then he just slowly starts piecing it all together.
It's like my buddy. He's like, it's almost like a form of autism. He'll literally look at something and be like, he'll look at a block of wood and be like, oh, I need that, and take it and build something crazy from it. He built, the first thing he ever built was years ago, and like senior year of high school, I needed like a stash cabinet when I was a little derelict. I needed to like stash my weed. And he built me this huge cabinet that I could put all my stuff in, and it locked too. It had a lock. And
nice.
It was also a nice table. So it was like the coffee table in my basement. Still got it in my apartment. I still got it. It's that night. He was like, I was like, is this thing durable? He's like, I was jumping on it to make sure it was good. Like, he covers all angles, and now he's freaking building, like, he just built his own bed frame for his apartment. Like, it's wild what you do.
Ooh, I did a bed frame once. That's fun.
That's a good one. Because, a lot of these bed frames are expensive for cheap ones.
Expensive, and they're crap.
Crap. And
when I built, was solid as a rock.
You ever build something from IKEA?
Oh my God! Everything, it sucks.
Really, I stay away from IKEA. There's too many parts and pieces.
Oh, I mean, me and Heather will be ripping each other's heads off by the time we're done. It sucks.
I'm really lucky that Kelly's like, because she grew up pretty close to her dad, and her dad's really good with all that stuff. And she's like
good with it.
Miss Fix It, dude. She can build things. She built the crib.
Heather's like.
What's that you cut out there?
She always misses one or two things. But,
yeah. Well, Kelly won't. She doesn't like to look at directions a lot. So she'll try, get frustrated, and I'll be like, "Did you look at the directions?"
That's what I do, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
She always misses one or two things.
I always freaking
unscrew everything and redo it.
My problem is I get too excited. I start pulling everything out, and I'm just a mess.
I love trying to figure out how to put something together without the instructions of just touching all the pieces and figure out, okay, this must go here, this must go there. That is very fun to me. Dude.
Yes.
It's like a puzzle.
I don't like it, but that's something Kelly's really good at. Like,
I love it.
I left for like 2 hours the other night, came home, she had the whole crib built.
Yeah. I was like, dude, woo! Yeah. Love putting things together, dude.
Yeah. And like Kelly, she can freaking change fuses and cars and shit. Like, it's great. I'm like, woo! We had the flat tire, and we had to freaking fix that on the side of the road. She knew everything to do to change the tire. All she needed me was for the jack or whatever whatever the thing is to turn.
Jack it up?
To turn it.
Oh, the tire iron?
Yeah, tire iron, yeah.
Get the bolts off?
Good old tire iron. You always hear about tire irons.
Tire iron.
Yeah. I think that's about it, Jer.
But Heather's she's good with like that kind of stuff though. She's down to do like more outdoorsy stuff too, you know what I mean?
Yes.
She's more of like a down to go camping, not like afraid of bugs.
She's not like a glam girl. That's like Kelly too. It's fun. It's fun being able to have that. And I'm more the girl. Like I'm like, like I'm the wife over here, Jerry. I'm like I hear one thing about, oh, there's a spider in here, and I'm like, Then my mind, I don't know if you ever do this, because I can't see, I just started imagining like infestations and shit. Like I'm like, I really bug myself out. Like there was a cockroach here one time, and I was like, that's it. I can't walk around anymore.
We gotta move.
We gotta move.
Yeah, I don't do cockroaches. No.
Yeah, there's
we don't really have cockroaches here, but we got centipedes, and those things are the nastiest fucking creatures.
You ever step on one?
I mean, I have. Yeah, you're not supposed to. It spreads the eggs.
Ooh,
that's what I hear, but I don't know if that's true.
A little super spreader.
Super spreader.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
That'll do.
That's all she wrote, eh?
That'll do, donkey.
Okay, babe.
Okay, babe. Sounds good. That was good.
Hi, for
a lot of. You're cutting out.
Here's
Wait, you're cutting out. Wait, stop talking. Stop talking. Yep, there you are. I think your connection's weak. You there?
What's up?
Oh, there you are. All right, Four Bad Eyes. It's been a real one. Eyes and ears. Dan is cutting out, but I'll...
What was that all about? What's happened?
You're cutting out. I think it's your connection. What are you doing?
I think it's yours. We're already done. We're already ended.
All right, eyes and ears. Keep the peace. Keep pushing and one love.
Keep pushing and one love from Four Bad Eyes.